Morning, this is the Kaibab National Forest, and I'm going to break here to talk some anime. Soul Bianca was initially a 1990 sci-fi OVA from AIC, released in tandem with a video game. I don't think it was ever released in North America, but it did have an English release in the UK. I'm using my old Japanese Laserdisc to watch it here. The story is light sci-fi action set in a distant space-traveling future. Soul Bianca is the highly advanced spaceship used by 5 lovely young space pirate ladies named Jan, Feb, April, May, and June. All calendar girls. No word on what happened to March, though. Feb is the captain, a very laid-back, practical, and often quite tipsy commander. June is the pilot who has a special relationship with the ship and its automated personality named Jii. Jan provides the gun-toting muscle, April is the emotional heart of the gang, and young little May handles the mecha. Of course, they're all pretty and mostly good-hearted. They're not those nasty sort of space pirates. These are Firefly kind of gals. The Soul Bianca is so much more advanced in speed, weapons, and shielding than its contemporary ships that these young ladies can knock over just about anything anywhere in the galaxy they want with impunity. In the first of the original 2 1990 OVAs, the crew of the Soul Bianca will inadvertently pick up a stowaway hidden within the cargo bay of their latest victim. That boy, Rim, isn't very talkative, but after a little persuading, he spins a little tale of treasure down on planet Trez. This will embroil the girls, mostly April, Jan, and June, in politics and insurrection as Rim eventually wins their sympathies, plus a little treasure hunting on the side, of course. But once down on the planet's surface, away from the technology of the Soul Bianca, things get a little dicier.
Johnny, buggy を頼むわ。Okay?
なーにこの乾いた空気。よくこんなとこで暮らしてる人がいるもんだわ。
Johnny!
It's all light action, perhaps only slightly removed from a Dirty Pair OVA or Gal Force. It's 50 minutes of girls with guns and mindless fun. It's directed by Katsuhito Akiyama, who also worked on Gal Force and Bubblegum Crisis for AIC at about the same time. The second sequel OVA, imaginatively titled Soul Bianca 2, starts off in a spaceport lounge where the ladies are negotiating to buy, or steal if they have to, some strange energy-amplifying substance called Pasha. Here they run into another gang of rival space pirates who are robbing the same place. This will go really well.
ごちゃごちゃうるせえぞ。なんだこの音。何か来る。
仲間が来たようだ。チンピラどもは早いとこ逃げ出すことだな。
パシャさえ手に入ればいいんだ。
The second OVA also offers some insights into June's special relationship with the ship's personality, Jii, and suggests how 5 such laid-back women might have ended up in command of one of the most incredible spaceships in the galaxy. The second OVA will also have a tease at the very end that suggests where the series might go next, but apparently sales weren't up to it and there was no part 3. 8 years later, AIC tried again to revive the OVA series as Soul Bianca: The Legacy that went 6 OVAs. I'll get to that in another hike. The plots are each predictable. Good-hearted pirate women eventually end up doing the right thing and have fun doing it while picking up a little treasure along the way. The first OVA doesn't delve into the characters at all beyond some quick one-line synopses. April is probably the most likable. The second OVA reveals a lot about June and how she met April and Feb. It only teases an interesting mystery ending in a third OVA that never made. The artwork isn't exceptional, although the space scenes of the Soul Bianca are notable for some nice detailed animation of the ship's movements that are exceptional for old hand-drawn animation of the period. And I did especially like one other thing about the series. The show has some imaginative visualizations for some standard sci-fi stuff. I like the way the Soul Bianca shifts dimensions into hyperspace by sort of diving into space like a submarine instead of the Star Wars traditional stars rushing towards you. And I also liked in the second OVA the way those personal warp packs kind of pass through walls like popping bubbles. The music is adequate, hitting the notes it needs to, but complements the action a little bit, but doesn't do anything spectacular for it. Overall, I give the first pair of Soul Bianca OVAs 3.5 stars. It's light, mostly harmless fun with plenty of mindless action. It's a good popcorn movie, and fans of, say, Gal Force, Dirty Pair, or maybe even Bubblegum Crisis may find it enjoyable. Thanks for listening.